Nurses save lives. Nurses are the difference between picking up a complication or not. Nurses are with you 24/7. It's a tremendous responsibility to be a nurse. Very satisfying, but you have to have a lot of knowledge and a lot of education and a lot of thinking on your feet. Really been the sidekick that the doctor has all the knowledge. Doctors, I mean, I'm not diminishing what doctors know, because they are, they're truly the leaders of the cure team. Nurses are leaders of the care team, but the knowledge base that nurses need is incredible. I mean, it's just incredible what nurses have to know in today's day and age. Well, I think with the acuity of the patients, the acuity is higher and higher. Length of stay is shorter and shorter. There's a lot of things that go into it. The whole era of consumerism that we're in now, that patients know a lot about their diseases. So nurses and physicians have to be up on what's on the internet. Now, whether or not the internet's accurate is another story altogether. But and then if you look at the exponential growth of knowledge in the last, in my career, I mean, it's incredible. And you have to read more. You have to read. Your ability has to be. What do I want to say? It's like a smarter way to read, because in the work that I do, I tell nurses that they have to read 19 articles a day every day for every day of the year. So 365 days a year they have to read 19 articles in order to stay abreast. Well, who can do that? So we have to do things much more efficiently, and we have to work in teams and read things differently. Nurses today is no different than any other day in terms of we want our patients to have the best outcomes possible. But we also have to think about the cost of health care. We have to think about access to health care. We have to think about what's current. So how do you stay up on all that? And that's why we value working in teams, trying to have this whole, I call it the culture of inquiry. I mean, not just me. A lot of people call it the culture of inquiry. But it's this whole milieu that we work in to say, why do we do what we do? Could we do it better? Could we do it faster? Could we do it more effectively? What can we do to improve the outcomes for our patients? Because the patient is the center of everything. That's not changed in the whole time I've been in nursing. We've not changed the fact that the patient is the center of our care. What they do on a day-to-day basis. I mean, this is what we do. We take care of patients, and we want to do it better. And we don't want to do it just because somebody told us to do it, 40 years ago. That was the way we were supposed to do it. And of course, this is also a joint commission, joint commission that accredits hospitals. They really mandate that we become involved in bettering patient outcomes. And how do you do that? So what we've tried to do here at York Hospital is have a systematic approach to these kinds of projects, so that people understand how to do it, they do it efficiently, and so nobody's just like, out there on their own. It's a mentored approach.